Alright, what's up, guys? This is Isaiah from Games, and this is episode 4 of Dev Grind, where I just use myself as a tool for myself for accountability to just keep checking in every day for like 10, 12, 15 minutes, whatever, to talk about what I did the day before, what I'm going to do today, what I want to get done for tomorrow, etc. And today's a Monday. And when you have a full-time job, you know that Mondays mean you have the weekend on your brain. So today might be a little more silly than what it was last week, because I felt like the last couple episodes were actually pretty good. Um, but over the weekend, there was actually some pretty cool stuff that had happened. I'm not going to talk about a whole lot of art dev or game dev stuff, because when you're running a small business or anything, you actually have a lot of other things that happen. And this would be a great opportunity to show you guys what other things are happening. So I'm going to go to my Instagram. Come on. There we go. And this week, on Thursday, at Lana Lane Studios from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m., we have this Adobe thing that's going on. We were actually invited from Adobe to participate in what they call Creative Jam. And I've never really been into any like game dev jams or anything like that. So this is actually pretty cool because it was an official invite from Adobe to participate with some other badass artists here in Hawaii to just make something. So, what we're doing is kind of up in the air. It seems like a lot of the stuff that shows up with the Creative Jam is a lot of designers, like, graphic design, like logo design, pamphlets, people that do stuff for magazines or websites. So me and this guy Matt from Wooden Wave, he's an artist at Lana Lane, and he has a lot of freaking awesome prints and illustrations that he does. It's the same studio that my wife works at for her letterpress business, and you can see he has he does a lot of like perspective treehouse illustration stuff, which is all really cool. And they do mural paintings here in Hawaii for what's it called, powwow. And powwow is a huge thing that's going on in Japan too. You can see just all their freaking awesome stuff. So me and Matt are pairing up together. There we go. So me and Matt are going to pair together for the Creative Jam, and we're going to kind of wing it when we do it. The rules were pretty lenient on what we would make, but all the judges are designers. So I've been burned on contests and stuff before, so I'm not really expecting to win anything. And because I've been burned on that stuff before, my only goal with this is to have fun. So if I'm not having fun while I do it, then it's a waste of my time. So I'm going to be bringing some beers, and me and Matt, we're going to work on something, make it cool, have fun, and then at the end, we're just going to talk about it. Oh, and what's extra cool is I actually think I want to stream when we're doing it. Because I was looking through the other Creative Jam stuff, and since it's mostly just like designers, none of them come from my background of being a game designer or with streaming or anything. So I think it'd actually be fun if I was doing this Adobe Creative Jam and streaming, because then it's like a 3 hour long thing, so it'd be a really long stream, but it would actually be cool if you guys were just kind of watching as it was going on. Seems fun to me, and if it doesn't sound fun, then don't watch it. um, yeah. So what else happened on the weekend? I got a little list here. Oh yeah, I talked to a lot of cool people over the weekend about um with Gamoria. Like, I'm doing a lot of the art and stuff. I'm doing some of the code as well, but art and code are completely different beasts. So it's hard to do both and make them as good as you want them to be. Like, I have a lot of experience with art because I've been a game artist at Bungie, Sucker Punch, whatever, and that's just my thing, and that's what I enjoy. And I know how to do some basic code, but I'll just show you guys a different page just because. Code's not my forte, but I know how to do the basics of it. So I got in contact, or rather, a guy contacted me. His name's Ed, here in Hawaii. And I don't want to like show our Discord chat and everything because I don't have everyone's approval of like who's on there, and it's a private thing. But it's a Hawaii Discord chat thing, and Discord is kind of like Skype meets Slack, but way better. Slack is great, Skype is not. So he connected me with a girl from UH, and then his brother-in-law as well, both that are kind of into Unity and C# and everything, and we're pursuing the prospect of potentially having someone come on and help code here in Hawaii, which would be great because I spend so much time doing everything else that I need someone to be coding. So I'm excited about that. And when we do the Creative Jam on Thursday, I'm going to be meeting, I think, both of them, at least one of them. And that will be nice because I want to be able to talk to them about Gamoria, what we want to do, how they want to help, and like what their goals are. Because, you know, clearly we're not a AAA studio that has ridiculous amounts of money to, you know, pay them a solid salary. So I'll have to talk to them and see what they feel like would work. And I'm excited that there's a prospect that we could bring on a coder. And then other stuff that I've been doing over the weekend is just dealing with business because I'm running a business. And like I said, there's many things you have to do when you're running a business and a game and everything besides just making a game. So, I'm trying to be smart with my taxes, and since we live here in Hawaii, Hawaii has state income tax, and I actually formed my LLC in Washington because that's where I was born and raised. All my family's there, all my work experience is there. Washington does not have state income tax, so I've actually been trying to think about, well, I've already formed the company in Washington, but in order for me to do some in-person marketing and sell some products, I need to register as a foreign LLC before I can start selling things. I need to get my GE tax and license and everything, because when you're a company working in any state, you have to pay taxes and everything in that state. It's the same as if you had gotten 4 different jobs in 4 different states. You would have to pay taxes in all those 4 different states because that's where you worked. And when you own a business, it's the exact same thing, except you pay taxes on what the business has done rather than taxes on where you worked. So that's another beast I've been tackling. And then I guess the final thing I could talk about is with OBS, or just with my stream in general, I actually got all this stuff working. You can see I got my recent follower working. This is actually the most recent follower, Italian Jesus. Thank you. If you ever watch this, thank you. I got the recent donor working, and I got the top donor working. Both of these are lies. Because that was just me seeing if I could get it to work. But it actually updates. And I will show you guys that because it's pretty sweet. Let's see here. Twitch alerts. Hope the dogs don't start barking. Twitch alerts. Then I can add a donation myself, which isn't really real, but it all works. Donation. Bring this down and show you guys. Yeah, all these were just my things that I was adding. I can add another just for test purposes. So, donator name, let's call this one Big Booty. Yes, please. Thanks, my booty likes dollars. And then this identifier donation, I'm trying to keep it unique because when it's just how the Twitch alerts picks up donators. So my previous high was $3. So I don't want to mess with that just to show you guys for example's sake. So I'll do like $1.50. Save donation. Ta-da! So, you see Big Booty, yes please donate $1.50. Thanks, my booty likes dollars. And then this should update very soon. Yeah. Do it. Right? Hope so. It was working on Friday. Shoot. Is it broken now? Well, that sucks. It was working Friday. Yeah, most recent donor. And there they go. They're barking. This is why I need a studio, so I can get away from the dogs so they don't ruin streams. Yeah, I don't know why that's not updating. Everything was... This is exactly how I was doing stuff on Friday. And you can see that everything was working perfectly too. So, whatever. I'll look into that and see why it's not working. But, yeah, I guess that's about 10-15 minutes worth of stuff. The dogs are bothering the stream, so I'm going to end it before they go crazy. Alright, well, thanks for watching. And check out our Patreon page here below me if you're interested in Gomoria and just all the small business stuff we gotta do and just helping us pay our bills because I'd like this to become our full-time job. Alright, well, thank you. Toodles.